Hi guys, Ken Lusk here with MyStarReport.com with my first video of 2011. It's been about 4 months since my last video, and this year has brought about, of course, some really interesting events. We're watching them still continue to unfold as they have been unfolding throughout the year. Back in the beginning of the year, toward the beginning of the year, I posted new information on my website. I know actually most of you don't visit the website. You count on my videos on YouTube to keep you updated on predictions. But I've drifted away from predictions the way I did in 2010 or 2010 and have taken a new approach to the whole thing. Although mundane astrology is part of what I keep an eye on, the natural zodiac and natural astrology as it applies to the world and ourselves personally as humans in the natal chart and the progress chart has been my focus so far this year. And what you'll find on my website at mystarreport.com are things that, for those of you who are not checking out the website, I really recommend that you do, because I'm doing daily postings there of the chart, of a chart that follows the moon around the zodiac as it moves through the zodiac, a full cycle every single month. So these are daily postings that I encourage you to check out, because all you have to do is click on the new link. It opens up a new window and shows you the picture for the day, so you can have an outlook of what's happening. Of course, keep in mind, remember that I used Dr. Louis Turi's monthly housing system. I'm still doing that. So when I sat down at the beginning of the year to take a look at the energies of the new year, what would be the prevailing energies of the new year, I started from a perspective of numerology to see what number we were dealing with. In 2011, in terms of numerology, is 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 1 equals what? 4. Okay? So in astrology then, we take that 4, we look at the 4th house. And in terms of natural astrology or the natural zodiac, the 4th house is the very bottom of the chart. It is in fact the depths of the chart, the depths of the zodiac. And this house, this 4th house in the natural zodiac, rules breaking up old patterns and old obstacles. And then we look from the 4th house directly across the zodiac to the polarized 10th house, where we see the Capricorn, which represents, of course, foundations. So we have the concept then, the energy, the prevailing energy of 2011, according to my own projections, being breaking up old patterns and obstacles in order to build new foundations. Okay, and so far, that's exactly what we've seen, and we continue to see. All we have to do is simply look at what's happening in the Middle East. People all over the Middle East, from Morocco to Algeria to Libya to Jordan, we're seeing it everywhere. They are rising up, and they are demanding to bust up or break up these old regimes, old patterns, breaking up of old patterns, the patterns that we were raised with, right? Again, a 4th house concept. The 4th house is how we were raised, how the things that we were taught to feel and believe and subscribe to and align with from the very depths of our being. Again, the 4th house is the depths of the chart. And these patterns that are programmed into us, they also at the same time create obstacles. Obstacles, patterns that we must break, obstacles that we must overcome in order to mature through the zodiac into the upper hemisphere of the zodiac to embrace higher energies of the upper half of the zodiac. And excuse me. And this is exactly what's happening in the Middle East. The fact that it's happening in the Middle East, in my opinion, is extraordinarily significant, because we are, of course, trying to embrace the movement into the new age. And the new age is Aquarius, and we are moving into the new age of Aquarius from what age? From Pisces. Pisces rules the region of the Middle East. Of course, each country in the Middle East, as around the world, has their own astrology and are ruled by different signs. But collectively, the Middle East as a region is ruled by Pisces, and has been ruled by Pisces for a little more than 2,000 years now. And so we see Pisces struggling to retain control, to retain rulership, while Aquarius, the new age, the revelations, the new way, moves in to attempt to take control of the future, of course, and rulership of the future. We've been waiting for this, and the time is now. Uranus will soon be moving into Aries. This will officially launch, in my opinion, the new age. Uranus moving into Aries, Aries controlling the first house. According to the precession of the zodiac, this will signify officially the new age of Aquarius. So far we have been experiencing, of course, the dawning of the age of Aquarius. So these energies are just unbelievable, and it's amazing, almost unbelievable, what we're seeing happening in the Middle East as these people rise up to take control and move themselves into the new age and reject the old patterns, blow up the obstacles that have been keeping them from freedom, and demand freedom for themselves, demand a sense of a control of their own destiny, demanding a sense of control over their lives instead of being controlled by ruling powers that really don't care about them. They're not benevolent powers. I don't know what government in the world is a benevolent power. Jordan seems to be a pretty good model, and has been a good model. But in the larger picture, of course, rulers never really want the people to control their own lives. Rulers of any country want to control your life. So old patterns are breaking up. Those obstacles are being blown up, and they're being pushed out of the way in order to build new foundations. The people of the Middle East are building new foundations. The same thing is happening here in the United States. We see it happening in Wisconsin, with people, tens of thousands of people protesting the government there, the state government, trying to restrict their power to negotiate as a people, their right to negotiation through unions, their right to unionize, their right to be part of a collective group that helps protect them. This is a ninth house Sagittarius concept. So let's see what's happening with Sagittarius energies, because those are coming up as well as huge changes regarding and embracing Sagittarian energies. I'm going to move on to a new video because we're approaching 10 minutes, which is, of course, the time limit for YouTube. This is going to take several videos for me to express everything that I have to say.